Yeah, it's been now what 21 years coming back. The last time I was here, I won the title in 23. Had one of the most epic, you know, best of three matches that I was ever part of, and great memories. It took me a while to win my first title here. I think I lost four or five finals prior to winning it for the first time against Roger. Actually, was losing mostly to him in those finals that I played previously, and yeah, it was a hard hurdle for me to overcome really. But once I got the first title, it kind of felt as a huge relief in a sense, coming back knowing that you won at least once. So I've had some great support here from Illinois and Chicago, Ohio, Serbian community that is pretty big. That's what I remember actually from the 23 finals and 2018 finals. Quite a lot of Serbian flags on the stadium. That was really nice. And I look forward to playing this tournament. As I said, that I played last and won in 23, and the facilities have improved so much, tremendously. Incredible job Ben Navarro and the rest of the team has done. Kudos to them. Uh, it's a huge change. I think it has become one of the favorite Masters events for most of the players, which is very nice to see, and I see why. And as far as my preparation goes for New York, this is great. Me being able to participate at least in one tournament, strong tournament, play one or more matches, hopefully more than one, and get myself going for New York.
I know. Just curious, what is it like being a documentary star? And as someone who, obviously, when you go out in public, there are a lot of cameras on you. What is it like having them in your more personal spaces?
Well, it's been a long project, started in 2017 actually, and changed many directors, and had a little bit of a break in Corona, a few years. Uh, Change of, cuts and versions and concepts and etc. And I'm biased, and I'm quite subjective, so it's kind of hard for me to be neutral and objectively, give you feedback and talk about, you know, what I think of the documentary. Obviously, being very involved in it, being very emotional about it and sensitive, I leave to other people to really judge. We try to portray at least some part of the journey, or present different things in 90-minute format that is nice, but in my opinion, a bit short to really tell the whole story and the whole journey. But hopefully, that's just the beginning. Hopefully that will trigger more excitement and attention and interest to for people to get to know more of my story. So I'll be happy to continue working on something similar in version 2, 3, maybe in different formats, etc. It's been challenging but enjoyable as well. I like the storytelling a lot, and if you have someone like Jason, who was the director of Last Dance, he's incredible in his craft, and incredible storyteller, and very experienced in sports documentaries. Obviously, makes your life easier. But we had to click. We had to find, so to say, a synergy and a common ground of how we want a story to be told, and from my point of view, his point of view. And it took some time, but I'm happy and relieved that it's coming out finally in a few days' time. So hopefully people will like it.
Post Wimbledon, you came to New York, World Cup, stuff like that, and then looked like you went on some vacation, spent some time in the sun. What is it like? I mean, do you sort of give yourself a rest and then rev back up? And what does that rhythm look like in terms of resting and then going back to hard work and the preparation for
Yeah.
what you're hoping, we're looking at maybe a 4 week.
Well, obviously that has changed. I mean, it does depend on, family tempo of the life and things that might surface and come out and needs addressing and needs my time, my attention. So I've done quite a bit of traveling internally in Europe, to be able to, be with family members and do different things the family did for me all these years. So it's not really straightforward as in, as it was for most of my career, most of my life, where everything revolves around me. It's not really like that anymore, and I like that because I need to get out of that kind of role as well, and be able to. And I talk a little bit about that in the documentary, so you'll see a little bit about that as well. I'm trying to balance the roles of a professional tennis player and a father and a husband, and son and brother, and I'm trying to be the best I can be in all these different roles. And it takes time, it takes energy, and so it's a work in progress. It's something that I kind of underestimated of how big of support and sacrifice was from all of the family members around me, in order for them to allow me to create space for 20 plus years to do my thing. And once I'm done with tournaments, I'm resting, and it's all about how I rest and how well rested I am once I start preparation. So that's normal. It's a normal kind of curve in the cycle of or journey of individual professional athlete, and it's what most of the athletes are doing, the younger ones today, and it's what I've done. But things change, and I don't want to have that kind of one-dimensional role anymore.
Is there a moment though, like 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, where you said, okay, now I'm going to start getting serious again. I need this many hours in the gym, this much time on the tennis court?
Yeah, obviously there's always a constant communication with my professional team, so we do have, we do plan ahead. It's not like, hey guys, I actually want to play tennis tomorrow, so can you come? It's not really, out of the blue. It's planning and scheduling and calendar, and it's been like that all my life. And if there's one thing about tennis players, you learn to plan ahead. I don't maybe plan as far ahead as I've done most of my career. In the last couple of years, it's kind of a little bit less ahead, but still, understanding of, where I am with the state of my body and how much I really need to, have, work with my physiotherapist hands-on, prepare my body, start, with more serious training, more structured training, but the physical activity for me never stops. Even when I'm resting, I'm doing something. So it's my lifestyle, it's my choice, it's what I love to do to stay healthy, for my longevity, for everything.
Me too.
I play tennis even when I'm resting. I play tennis with my wife, with my son, with my daughter. I play with my brothers, and we have fun.